Good evening, traders. 26th of February. This is Sunday night. This is a analysis for the coming up week, and we are presently a little higher right now, 39.80. The market once again is absorbing plenty of negative data so far, and it's basically we've rolled almost 5%, and it's been pretty straight down. We've ripped through just pretty much about everything. So Friday, they proved something valuable. I talk about it all the time. Nothing bigger than the 200 MA. That was your low for the day. That was as good a long as you're going to get, let alone I believe that S1 was or S2 might have been just below this. It was a pretty much the only trade you could take. I mean, we pretty much gapped lower and stayed lower, and they just pushed it all the way down there, and they stayed down there. They gave, I think, one run to 80. They might have even gotten higher, but this market might be due for a little bit of a run up, so I'd expect this thing to push and get back towards 4,000. It's going to be, you can see the trend lines coming right here in at this MA right now at 39.96. We could pierce through this and finish the gap fill up to 40.20. I think that was settlement a couple of days ago or last week. We never filled that gap. So whatever yesterday or Friday's high was, we have that gap, which is going to be about, I don't know how high we got on Friday, maybe in the 80s. So there's probably about a 25, 30 handle gap going back up this way. There's another one, small one, somewhat up here, but I don't know if this market is going to rebound that hard. I know 4,000 is a big number. It's halfway back. So I expect the market to push to these levels. Um, let's take a look at all three markets so you get a pretty good idea. So one of two things are going to happen. You're either going to ram them down overnight again and maybe test the 200, or they're going to try and push this up overnight. And if you get a gap, if you're going to get a higher opening tomorrow, somewhere up around 4,000, you're going to want to look for the opportunity to get short. We're just basically in sell rally mode right now. So, and obviously, and I think it's really by these extreme lows. We take off 50, you got S1 at 39.40, and you have the last moving average down here at 39.30. So, I mean, we'll just have to see if and when the market gets there. We don't know. I mean, I look at these numbers and I present them as a guide to what you might be able to do if you get down there. Look for the reversal long. This is kind of the end of the road right here. I mean, I should say that. We can go at 3,800 is where we started the year, so we're still up on the year. I think it's just going to be challenged. It could be a little choppy trade for the rest of this week. I don't know if there's any viable data coming out that's could impact the market, so you pay attention to that. You can see here for the Nasdaq would be about 12,100 would be a push. That would be another 90 points here. That'd be Nasdaq up 100 or so in the morning. If you get it, I would look for resistance up around there, 12,100. And you can see the Dow, anything around 33,000 is going to be resistance. And you can see their 200 is down here. So everybody's kind of like in the threatening zone, but I believe that the 200 is a number that everybody's paying attention to. So, for now, I don't see them wanting to give it away, unless, of course, there's more catastrophic inflationary numbers that come out. So you just have to pay attention to them as they hit. Um, that's about really it. So look for the opportunity. We'll see where they go. They're in no man's land right now, so nothing really to trade. I never really trade anything overnight unless, of course, it's at an extreme location. But the volume is too light. It's just never not worth it. It's just not worth it. So these are your areas. I hope that you guys are taking advantage of this. This is really providing some major opportunities, and one or two of these sessions can make the difference of 3 or 4 weeks for the average trader. I mean, these are extensive moves, and there's humongous, there's going to be bounces and there's going to be resistance. So you take advantage of the swings, fade the rallies, fade the extreme breaks, and trade with confidence. Pay attention to these areas and utilize them to your advantage. I'm probably going to minimize my videos for the next for moving forward, maybe once a week, twice tops. This was more of a promotional thing for anybody who was interested in it. And if so, please reach out. You can reach me in the comments in the YouTube box. I believe I have an email somewhere in there that you can even send if you have any more questions about trading in this particular style or trading on your own and looking for opportunities, make a little extra money. I want you to also understand that I'm doing this off a 1 minute and 5 minute chart, but I've been doing this for a long time, so I have a little more comfort zone with it. I use another platform as well that helps me with momentum, so I understand the turns even better. And that's what you get from a lot of these platforms. They provide that, they'll give you these volume spikes, and you can tell when there's a turn. So good luck with your trading. Once again, be patient. Take the opportunities when they present themselves. Have a great week. Take care.